You know that moment when you walk through the front door after a long, draining day, and before you can even take off your shoes, there's this blur of fur, wagging tails, and uncontainable excitement charging straight at you. Let's start with the signs, because this isn't just about wagging tails and belly rubs. Dogs are biologically wired to bond with humans. Thousands of years of evolution have made them masters of reading our emotions. In fact, studies have shown that dogs can recognize human facial expressions. They know when you're sad, happy, angry, or stressed. But it goes deeper. When a dog stares into your eyes, especially during a cuddle or gentle moment, both you and your dog release oxytocin. That's the love hormone, the same chemical that bonds mothers with babies. So yes, scientifically speaking, your dog is in love with you, and it feels good when you love them back. But dogs didn't just wake up one day as the lovable companions we know today. It took generations of partnership and coevolution with humans. To first wolves that approached human camps for scraps were the friendliest, the bravest, and eventually, the most loyal. We fed them. They protected us. We bred the ones who stayed close, trusted us, and wagged their tails. And over thousands of years, they became dogs. They evolved with us. And in many ways, for us, yeah. That's a dog. And that, right there, is pure, unconditional love. But why are dogs so affectionate? Why do they love us so openly, so fiercely, and so unconditionally? That's what we're diving into today. By the end of these 10 minutes, you'll not only understand why dogs are the way they are, but you might just love them a little more, too.